Hi, hello everyone, and this is Niranjana Gayatri from the Department of Data Science, currently doing my third year in Savita Engineering College. So today we're going to see about what is information retrieval, and that is using Boolean model in Python. So now let's see what it is together. Okay, what is Boolean model actually? So it is a system used to retrieve the documents that exactly match a user search query. So the Boolean operators we use are AND operator, OR operator, and the NOT operator. So the AND operator retrieves the documents containing all the terms. For example, dog and the cat. So it will find the documents containing both the words. And in OR operator, for example, like if you are searching dog or cat, it will find the documents that mention either dog or the cat. And not operator, which excludes the documents that contain a certain term. So now let's see the key features. Okay. In this method, a document is either considered relevant or not. So there's no ranking system to show how relevant a document is. So it is simply retrieved, like it is relevant or not retrieved, irrelevant. So that's the matter and that's the thing. So when you search for something, the system looks for the documents that exactly match the words you type. So there is no partial matching allowed over here. So if the document doesn't contain the exact search terms, so it won't be retrieved. Note, it won't be retrieved if the document doesn't contain the exact search terms. So there are special words as mentioned earlier. So it has a special three operators and, or, and not. Okay, now let's see what is inverted index. So it is a data structure that links the terms to a list of the documents, IDs where those terms appear. So this structure allows the efficient searching across a collection of the documents. And the second thing is term document mapping. So each word is mapped to the documents that contain. For instance, the term cat could be mapped to the document numbers 1, 3, and 5, allowing the system to quickly find those documents when you search for the cat. So, Boolean query support. The index efficiently supports the Boolean queries. So, it retrieves the list of the documents for search each term and uses the set, for instance, to give you the results. Next, the compact structure. So the inductive index is more efficient because it only stores the terms that actually exist in the documents. So this makes it compact and scalable for the large collections of the documents. And the last thing is the inverted index maps the each term to the list of the documents. So search is faster and more efficient by organizing which terms are in the document and supports the Boolean searches easily. So how does the inverted index work in the Boolean retrieval? The first process is pre-processing. Okay. So what we will done is all the documents are analyzed to extract the unique terms. So this is the pre-processing phase where the system identifies all the distinct terms in the documents. And the second thing is building the inverted index by associating each term with the documents. So after identifying the unique terms in the pre-processing document step, the inverted index is created. So each term is linked to the documents that contain it. So for example, if the word cat is in the document 1, 3 and in the 5, it will be mapped to those documents below. So the step 3 is Boolean query and or and not. So when a Boolean query is made using and, or, and not, the inverted index is used to quickly find which documents are relevant. So for example, if you search for the documents with cat and the dog, the system will retrieve the documents contain both the terms by using the inverted index. So the Boolean model has various pros and cons, the advantages and the disadvantages. So now let's see what it is. So first thing is simplicity. The boot model is easy to understand and implement, so especially for the beginner's point of view. So its reliance on the straightforward logical operations. So as I said earlier, and or and not. So it is accessible for the users and the developers alike. So the second thing is exact match. So the model is designed to provide the exact matches for the search queries. So meaning it only retrieves the document that perfectly finds fits the criteria, which can be useful when the precision is required. So the third thing is speed. So for small scale data sets and the simple direct queries, the Boolean model works quickly and efficiently as it does not need to rank or evaluate the relevance of the documents beyond the exact match criteria. So now let's see the limitations of the Boolean model. So no ranking, what it means actually. So the Boolean model doesn't rank the documents by relevance. It simply returns the results as either matching or not matching, relevant or irrelevant. So this limits its ability to provide the users with the most relevant documents and respond to their queries. Okay, next, the thing is binary logic. So the model uses the strict binary logic, meaning it only recognizes full matches. It doesn't accommodate partial matches, nor does it consider the importance or the relevance of the documents beyond the exact query terms. The last thing is user complexity. So the users need to understand the Boolean logic. So if the user doesn't understand the Boolean logic, so this will be a very challenging to the user. So this requirement can make the model challenging for the users and familiar with such logic. So yeah, as I said earlier, now let us see the implementation of the Boolean model in Python. So here is the code which I have given over here. So we have used class initialization. So self.index, which means it is a dictionary to store the terms as the keys and the document IDs containing those terms as the values. And the self.documents matrix, and it is an empty matrix that is initialized later for the document term relationships. So next we have done the indexing of the documents. So this function process each document by converting its text to lowercase, splitting it into terms, and adding each term to the self.index dictionary. So it associates with each term with a set of the document IDs where the term appears. Then we have created the document term matrix. So after indexing all the documents, this function creates a matrix with rows that represents the documents and the columns represents the terms. So it populates the matrix with 1 where a term appears in the document and 0 otherwise. After that, we have printed the document term matrix. So this function printed the document term matrix as the pandas data frame for the better readability. So after that, we have printed all the terms. So it will display all unique terms found across the indexed documents. So Boolean search. So as we said earlier, it uses or and not operators. Okay. So after that, running of the code. So in the main block, an instance of the Boolean retrieval is created. So a few example documents are indexed over here. So code prepares the documents for searching. Okay. So finally, it takes a Boolean query as input from the user and searches for matching documents. So results are displayed with matches are follows and found. So otherwise, it says no results are found. So suppose here are the procedures for the implementation of the Boolean model in Python. So just go through it. So this is the output for our program. So suppose the documents are Python is a programming language. So information retrieval deals with finding the information. And Boolean models are used in the information retrieval. So these are the sentences we have given over there. So if the user enters a query like Python and programming, the system will return the document 1. So if the user enters a query like information or the language, it will return the documents 1, 2, and 3. And enters a query like not Python, it will exclude the document one and shows the others. So let me explain this result part. So each document is displayed with its content tokenized into the individual words, like the document one, document two, document three. Okay. So after that, as said earlier, it will shows the document term matrix. So a matrix that shows which term appears in which documents. Okay. So the rows represents the documents 1, 2, and 3. The columns represent the terms, and the 1 means it present in that document. So while 0 means it is not present in that document. Okay, be clear in it. So yeah. all the terms in the document. So this line shows a list of all unique words found across all the documents. Okay. So the user query system. So the system asks the user for a Boolean query. So for example, I have already mentioned like if the user gives not programming, it will show the result based on that. Okay. So okay, let me conclude this. So the Boolean model is a straightforward and effective method for the information retrieval, okay, when working with the document collection. So it uses an inverted index to map the terms to the documents where they appear, which allows it to process the Boolean queries like and, or, and not. This approach is simple and efficient, making it suitable for the small to medium-sized datasets also. So because it provides the exact matches. However, it does not support the ranking or the relevant scoring, which limits its use in more complex systems where more advanced retrieval techniques might be needed. So for more scalable and ranked retrieval approaches like vector space model or other sophisticated methods are recommended over there. So despite these limitations, the Boolean model remains a fundamental technique in this field of the information retrieval. So that's it for today and thank you.